But for the past 4+ years, I have struggled with anxiety. To me, it feels extreme. I'm sure there are people who can't do XYZ because of their anxiety, but I'll tell you about my anxiety. My anxiety started when I got pregnant with my daughter. Um, the only thing that I thought about for at least the first week after finding out was the Black mother mortality rate. I did not want to become one of those unfortunate women who lost their lives during childbirth. Also, didn't want to lose my baby. And I remember the day that I handed that over to God because I was like, this is way too much for me to handle. Like I'm not strong enough, God. You deal with that. You got me. You got me. He like I got you. And I remember handing it over to God and deciding, making a conscious choice to have a happy pregnancy. And when I tell you, um, one of my old classmates, Lourdes, she would say, thoughts become things. So my thoughts around my pregnancy changed. And I literally had a perfect textbook pregnancy. And I, I was feeding my mind positive thoughts and my body just followed, right? Um, but I believe that was the gateway to the demon of anxiety resting with me, like being a part of my everyday life. And I'll be honest with you, up until last week, I thought that was just the way I was supposed to live. My therapist gave me tools to quiet the anxiety. I had a spirit led therapist. So she would say some things as simple as call on the name of Jesus, and it would work. Like if I was having an anxious thought, I would just repeat the name Jesus because we know as believers that there's so much power in the name, right? So repeating it caused the demon to back down. The thoughts of anxiety back down completely, right? But it always resurfaced. I could I couldn't count on both hands how many times I had anxious thoughts a day up until last week. Um, and I know you're probably like, well, it's only been a week, baby. That's the miracle that it's been a week and I haven't had an anxious thought.